Insults rings throughout the house. A lady dressed in fine clothes, sitting in her grand living room. She is surrounded by luxurious furniture and ornate decorations. Can you imagine? Ejike, what is this nonsense now? Is this the material I sent you to buy? Ejike, can't you just do anything right? You are completely useless. I'm sorry, Mama. I thought this was what you wanted. How does this look like George to you? Please, take this back to whomever you bought it from. And did you just say think? Are you meant to be thinking? Or do I pay you to think? You incompetent fool. Just do exactly what I tell you to. The lady throws the fabric at poor Ejike and he dejectedly packs up the material. A maid enters, bringing food on a silver tray. Here is your food, Ma, the maid says. Without any attempt to taste the food, just glancing at it, Ugomma yells, shocking the poor maid. Oh my God! What is this nonsense again now? Why does this food look so disgusting? How can you all be so incompetent? Get out of my sight! Everyone runs out of her room without looking back, all upset by how the lady keeps treating them. But the arrogant lady doesn't care. She looks at herself in the mirror, admiring her beauty and complaining about how incompetent everyone is. Hello everyone, welcome to African Folktales by Naichi, where we tell exciting stories. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment or two. If you have a story idea, feel free to leave it in the comment sections and your story might be the next to be featured in our channel. Now back to our story. The oblivious, arrogant girl we saw in the beginning of the story is Ugomma, a very pretty woman and the daughter of Chief Okonkwo, the richest man in the village. She was used to having everything she wanted and treated people poorly. Every day, Ugomma walks through the market shouting at vendors and belittling servants. She pushes past people rudely, grabs items without paying, and scoffs at everyone who tries to speak to her. Ugomma believed she was the center of the universe. Her arrogance knew no bounds, and she saw everyone else as beneath her. But her life was about to change. One day, while admiring her reflection in the waterfall, she saw something shining inside the water. She asked her servant to get it for her. It was a mysterious artifact. Drawn to its beauty, she decided to take it home, unaware of the consequences. In her room, while at home, she reached out to pick up the mysterious artifact. As she touched the artifact, a mysterious spirit appeared in a swirl of mist and light, speaking in a deep, echoing voice. Ugomma, you have become too proud. From now on, you will live like a common person so you can learn humility. Who are you to tell me that? Do you know who I am? Let me scold you. I am Ugomma, daughter of the richest man in this village. Your wealth cannot protect you from this lesson, the spirit said. Learn humility and you will be rewarded. Ugomma shouted, Shut up! Your words mean nothing to me. Ejike, come here and throw out this nonsense. How dare you let me take this stupid thing home? Take it away from me now. Nonsense. The spirit's words seemed like a bad dream to Ugomma. In anger, she threw away the artifact and continued with her life. But little by little, her family fortune began to crumble. The next morning, Chief Okonkwo, Ugomma's father, wakes up to find his business documents scattered and their money missing. What's going on? Where is all my money? Chief Okonkwo asked, bewildered by the sight in front of him. Strange events began to unfold in Ugomma and her father's life. Their money disappeared, crops failed, and livestock died mysteriously. Chief Okonkwo desperately tries to save his business. He met with advisors, but nothing helps. Chief, It's as if we are cursed. Every effort fails, the advisor said. Ultimately, Chief Okonkwo had to let go of his servants, including Ejike, and sell their possession to settle debts. Ugomma is sitting in their grand living room, now nearly empty, with only a few basic pieces of furniture left behind, and she becomes very furious. Father, how can you let this happen to us? This is all your fault. You need to fix this. Chief Okonkwo replied, I am doing everything I can. Ugomma, I will travel to the neighboring village to seek new opportunities. With a heavy heart, Chief Okonkwo left to find a way to rebuild their lives, leaving Ugomma to fend for herself. Ugomma struggled to do anything for herself, but reality began to set in when she became hungry and had to fetch water for cooking and house chores. She went to the village stream to fetch water, but she tripped and spilled it, causing the villagers to laugh at her. Look who is fetching water. Hey, this is unbelievable, a villager sneered, and she continued laughing. How do people do this every day? It's so heavy, Ugomma asked herself. Another villager added, she's finally experiencing real life. At first, Ugomma was in denial. She maintained her arrogance, refusing to accept her new reality. Alone in her humble hut, surrounded by dirty dishes and disordered surroundings, Ugomma threw a dish across the room in frustration. This is unbearable. I can't live like this. As days turned into weeks and Ugomma struggled to adapt, she had no choice but to learn how to manage basic tasks, yet her heart remained filled with bitterness and resentment. Meanwhile, Ejike had been noticing Ugomma's struggles and decided to help her. He approached her cautiously. Ejike says, Mama, let me help you with this water. Why do you want to help me? Don't you remember how I treated you before? Ejike said, it doesn't matter. Everyone can change, and I believe you can. Ugomma said, thank you, Ejike. I don't know how to do all these things. Ejike showed Ugomma how to carry water and perform other tasks with patience and kindness. He taught her how to sweep the compound, cook simple meals, and wash clothes. Ejike's kindness surprised Ugomma. Despite how she had treated him, he helped her. This marked the beginning of her transformation. Over time, Ugomma started working hard and helping others. She began to understand the value of kindness. With Ejike's help, Ugomma learned what it means to be humble. She began assisting others and saw the struggles they faced daily. Ugomma helped sick villagers with Ejike, bringing food and water to their huts and showing genuine concern. Thank you, Umma. I didn't expect you to help me, a villager said. It's the least I can do. I'm learning that everyone deserves kindness, Ugomma replied. Ugomma and Ejike worked together, demonstrating her growth and new attitude. They helped rebuild a damaged hut, assist with farming, and shared food with those in need. You are doing well, Umma. I'm proud of you, Ejike praised. Thank you, Ejike. I couldn't have done this without you, Ugomma replied. Ugomma's heart softened as she began to see the world through new eyes. Her transformation was gradual but noticeable. She no longer saw herself as superior, but as part of a community where everyone mattered. The next day, Ugomma heard that a neighboring village needed help after a storm. Despite the risk, she decided to go and offer assistance. I must help them. It's the right thing to do, Ugomma said. I'll come with you, Ugomma. You don't have to do this alone, Ejike replied. Ugomma's decision marked the true beginning of her redemption. She was no longer the spoiled girl of the past, but a compassionate and humble woman. The journey was far from over, but the first time, Ugomma was ready to face it with courage and kindness. Weeks later, Ugomma's father returned to the village. Looking worn out but hopeful, he finds Ugomma walking in the field alongside Ejike and other villagers. Ugomma, my daughter, I have missed you. Father, you are back. How was your journey? It was difficult, my dear, but I found new opportunities. But more importantly, I see you have changed. Ejike cuts in. She has, Chief. She became a valuable part of the community. Yes, sir. I've learned a lot, Father. I understand now what it means to be humble and kind, Ugomma replied. Chief Okonkwo was overjoyed to see the changes in his daughter. He had feared she would never understand the value of humility and compassion. Together, they begin to rebuild their lives, not with wealth, but with strength of their newfound character and community. And so, Ugomma learned the most valuable lesson of all. It was not wealth or status that defined her, but the kindness and humility she showed to others. Her redemption was complete and her future brighter than ever.